Did you know there's an animal that can communicate with just a look? An animal whose howl isn't for the moon, but for something much more personal? Today, we're diving deep into the wild and uncovering the secrets of one of nature's most misunderstood and magnificent creatures, the wolf. We're about to reveal 5 mind-blowing facts that will completely change how you see these incredible animals. Stick around, because you won't want to miss a single second of this journey into the heart of the wolf pack. Let's jump right in with our first amazing fact. Wolves are masters of nonverbal communication. While we often think of their iconic howls, most of their talking is done in complete silence. They have an incredibly complex system of body language. A wolf's tail, for instance, is like a status symbol and a mood ring all in one. A high tail signals dominance or confidence, while a tucked tail shows submission. The position of their ears, the way they hold their head, a slight curl of the lip, or a direct stare versus an averted gaze all. But these are subtle signals that every member of the pack understands instantly. It's a silent, intricate dance that maintains order and harmony within the family. Imagine trying to have a conversation with your family using only facial expressions and posture. For wolves, this is second nature. A dominant wolf might stand tall, with its ears forward and tail held high, giving a direct, assertive stare. A subordinate wolf, in response, will lower its body, tuck its tail, and avoid eye contact. Maybe even whining or licking the dominant wolf's muzzle as a sign of respect. This isn't about fear, it's about social structure. This complex body language prevents unnecessary fights and ensures everyone knows their role, which is crucial for the pack's survival. They're not just a group of animals. They're a highly organized society with its own silent language. So next time you see a picture of a wolf, pay close attention to its posture. It's telling you a whole story without making a sound. Moving on to fact number 2, and it's a big one. Wolves don't actually howl at the moon. This is probably one of the most persistent myths out there, romanticized in countless movies and books. The truth is much more practical and, honestly, more interesting. Wolves howl to communicate with each other over long distances. A howl can serve multiple purposes. It can be a rallying cry to gather the pack before a hunt, a warning to rival packs to stay out of their territory, or a way to locate other pack members when they get separated. Because they are often more active at dawn and dusk, a time when the moon might be visible, people simply made the connection. Think of it as their version of a long-distance phone call or a group text. Each wolf's howl is unique, like a vocal fingerprint. Other wolves can recognize who is howling and even get a sense of their mood or what they were trying to say. Scientists who study these vocalizations can distinguish between different types of howls, from a lone wolf's mournful call seeking a mate, to a chorus of a pack celebrating a successful hunt. The sound can travel for miles, echoing through forests and across open plains. It's a hauntingly beautiful sound, but its purpose is all about connection and survival, not serenading the moon. Ready for fact number 3? This one might surprise you. Wolf packs are basically just families. The classic idea of an alpha wolf who fought their way to the top is largely based on studies of captive wolves from different, unrelated packs forced to live together. In the wild, it's a completely different story. A typical wolf pack is a nuclear family, consisting of a breeding pair, the mother and father and their offspring from various years. The alpha pair are simply the parents. They lead the pack not through aggression and dominance, but through experience and wisdom. They are the primary decision makers, guiding the hunt and choosing den sites. The other members of the pack are their children. The older siblings often help raise the younger pups, teaching them how to hunt, play, and survive. It's a cooperative family unit where everyone has a role. The parents guide the family, and the offspring learn and contribute. There isn't a constant violent struggle for power as is often depicted. Instead, the pack structure is built on deep bonds of loyalty and affection. They play together, care for sick or injured members, and mourn when a family member is lost. Seeing a wolf pack as a family, rather than a group of ruthless competitors, gives us a much more accurate and heartwarming picture of their social lives. Let's get into our 4th incredible fact. Wolves are phenomenal endurance athletes. We often focus on their strength and powerful jaws, but their real superpower is stamina. A wolf can travel for hours on end at a steady trot of about 5 miles per hour. When they need to, they can burst into sprints, reaching up to 40 miles per hour for short distances. But it's their ability to just keep going that makes them such effective hunters. They can cover vast territories, sometimes more than 50 miles in a single day, in search of food. This endurance is the key to their hunting strategy. Instead of relying on a single, explosive ambush like a tiger, wolves often test their prey. They will chase a herd of elk or caribou, looking for an individual that shows signs of weakness, perhaps it's old, young, or sick. This process can go on for miles. It's a calculated strategy that conserves their energy and minimizes the risk of injury from a healthy, powerful animal. Their long legs, deep chests, and efficient gait are all perfectly adapted for this marathon lifestyle. They are nature's ultimate long-distance runners, built not just for the sprint, but for the long, grueling journey. And now, for our fifth and final fun fact, something that truly highlights their intelligence and adaptability. Wolves play a critical role as keystone predators, meaning they have a huge impact on their entire ecosystem. Their presence literally shapes the landscape. The classic example of this is the reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park. When wolves were gone, the elk population they overgrazed certain areas, especially along rivers, eating the young willow and aspen trees. This meant beavers had fewer trees to build dams, and songbirds had fewer places to nest. The rivers themselves began to change course and erode their banks. But when wolves returned, everything started to shift back. The wolves kept the elk population in check and, more importantly, kept them on the move. The elk couldn't just linger in one spot, so the vegetation began to recover. The willows and aspens grew taller, which brought back the beavers. The beaver dams created new ponds and marshland habitats for otters, muskrats, and fish. The returning trees provided homes for songbirds. The wolves even changed the physical geography of the rivers, which stabilized and meandered less. It's a stunning example of a trophic cascade, showing how one species at the top can create a domino effect that brings health and balance to an entire environment. Wolves aren't just hunters, they are ecological engineers. So there you have it, 5 incredible truths that paint a very different picture of the wolf. They are intelligent communicators who speak a silent language, practical survivalists whose howls are a tool for connection, and devoted family members who build their packs on bonds of love and cooperation. They are elite endurance athletes built for the long haul, and crucial ecosystem engineers who bring life and balance to the wilderness. The wolf is so much more than the villain of old stories. It's a complex, vital, and truly awe-inspiring creature. By understanding them better, we can learn to appreciate their essential place in the natural world. They remind us that every part of nature is connected in a delicate and beautiful web. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of wolves. I hope you've learned something new and have a newfound respect for these amazing animals. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next adventure. What animals should we explore next? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.